Okay, so I'm out in a ride on my new MT09SP and stopped by my buddy John's. He said he had a couple of his bikes out. I'd say he had a couple of his bikes out. So check this out. He has quite the collection of Hondas. So this is a 19 SP. There's a 14 SP, the first year of the SPs. Cool thing about this bike is this is analog. There's no controls, ABS or traction control. That's pure you on the bike. Here's a 05 Repsol. I think it was first year. And this is one of the bikes that started it all. Very iconic 900 RR 93. He's got a black one also. He's got another one. There's this, I think it's a 93 600. They called them the F2 at this point. There's a CB1000, a VFR, single-sided swing arm. Here is a 1000 VF, and then the aluminum frame Interceptor. This was a very rare bike here. This is a VF 1000 or 1000 VF. I think I only made that one year, maybe 84. Here's an Interceptor 750. Blue and red. Of course, he has to have some iconic motorbikes. 86 CR250. We did a video with that a couple weeks ago, and here's an 86 CR250. Another one, 87 YZ125, and then we've got some play bikes here. This one is still getting worked on. Ruckus, and there's one of the Elite scooters, 250s. There's a big wheel. Fat Cat, Honda Fat Cat. Here's another big wheel. Yamaha, the iconic MT250 Elsinore, Honda's two-stroke street legal dirt bike. And this was the 72 XL 250 Motorsport. I think this might be the first 4-valve production head that Honda built. 1972 this came out, the original dual sport XL 250. Here's just a super low mile, all original Enduro 125 Yamaha. A nice Pacific Coast Honda. Then this Goldwing's got 60-some thousand miles. This was John's uncle's bike. He rode it all over the United States. It's all original. His uncle gave it to John. John also has some non-Honda stuff, obviously. This Tuono factory 2016, this was my old bike. And John still lets me ride it. Here is a cool Yamaha Delta Box R1 and a rare YZF. The Delta Box frame, the big V65 Sabre. Still remember those going really fast in the quarter mile. Nighthawk S700. These things were maintenance free. Oh, and a VMAX. Big torque. And there's a Phaser Yamaha low production bike. Radian. Here's another Yamaha classic, the Virago. Then a Honda Shadow. And any good collection has to have some pit bikes. Fun little Suzuki. The old Trail Hopper Z50. I've got one of these. I think this is probably the last year of the big fat tire. And this is the original. This is actually made in Japan, called a Dandy. I think this was from the late 70s, early 80s. Fun little toy. Anyhow, beautiful day to come out and check out some bikes. Thanks to my buddy John.